Good old Rusty, he's buying and selling again, but it's not vehicles this time. And Tater is a Starlink guy now. Yep, Connecten, no longer number one. All right, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody had a good weekend. All right, don't forget to stick around to the end for the comment of the day. And we're going to start this one with Anna's Adventures. She's telling why she is still on the road. A little while ago, I mentioned it that she said that she was getting ready to get off the road and go do some real life things. Get a job and all that. Now she doesn't have to worry about Roxy, and she can be gone all day and do the things. And so she could save up and do some more travels later. But things have changed. So if you want to know why, you can go over there and check her out. I'll leave a link below. She is missing her little travel buddy, which is Roxy, her little wiener dog. But yeah, go over and check out Anna from Anna's Adventures and find out what the scoop is. Is she staying on the road? Is she getting off the road? What's she doing? What's she doing? Huh? Well, go over and check her out. All right, we got Rusty. Yeah, Rusty 90210 or whatever his numbers are. Yeah, he is doing buying and selling things. I guess he's happy with his vehicles for the time being. So it's time to, kind of feed that addiction, that buying and selling addiction in another way.
Good news. The deal is done on my new place in Fort Clark Springs. Both parties have signed. Money has changed hands.
There you go.
Earnest money. And it's just a matter of waiting now until closing. And then I have to have the money from the sale of my mobile home, which will be happening soon. So it looks like the deal is done. I'll show you some pictures of the outside coming soon. The day after you see this, you'll see the home from the outside. I was going to do the inside, but with the realtor there and asking questions and stuff.
Yeah, he didn't film because the realtor was there, so he didn't want to do all that bullshit. But yeah, so that's the deal. Now, if you watch Rusty and he does his little comment thing where he reads his comments and stuff, he does that from inside his little mobile home on that little piece of property. That's what he's selling. He says he's living in Bunkie. He just goes in there to do the videos for that. But the rest of the time he says he's living in Bunkie. But anyway, so he said that everything's done. He sold his and he's waiting to get the money. Then the money from that's going over to the new land and he's going to be moving and everything. So yeah, if you if you have time and you want to keep up with Rusty, you can go over and check it out. And if not, I'll just you can just tune in here and I'll keep you updated on what Rusty's buying and selling and what he's doing now. All right, let's move on to Nomadic Fanatic.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
See that little check mark?
That's right. So Tater and Diana did a little, I guess you could call it a test trip to see if the bus is truly roadworthy and ready, and they wanted to go, and they're still right around the neighborhood. They didn't go very far, but they're doing this little, throw Diana's cat in the back and get Diana strapped in and let's hit the road and do a little trip and see what's going on. And speaking of Diana and her seat, yeah, she is sitting there and she's putting on a little fake happy smile and acting like she's real happy and comfortable in that shitty ass seat. And Tater explained it away. Well, she can go back here and she can cook if she wants, and she can go here and sit on the chair and watch TV if she wants, or she can go back in the bedroom and sit on the bed if she wants. She doesn't have to sit in my shitty little seat. But yeah, she's faking like it's okay. It's still garbage. So they went out and they were running around and they saw some things, and the Ferris Bueller house, a little tiny park, and then he went and they slurped some donuts, and Tater was showing you that, and you know how he slurps food. He can slurp a fucking brick. But yeah, and when he was eating the donut, his hand, I have to mention, his hands were really, really dirty. I don't know, kind of a little disturbing if you ask me. But anyway, I guess when you're used to being covered in cat hair and, you have a bust that's 1/3 cat shit box, I guess a little bit of dirty fingers eating food doesn't hurt you, I guess. So Anyway, they did their little run around during the day. They were going to go to the beach. They didn't get to the beach, and he goes through why and paying money and whatever. But they ended the day, and they parked their monstrosity along the street there. And, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Seeing that big thing, and he's saying, well, this is just this. When we really travel, trailer Swift's going to be in the back, so it's going to be 56 feet long, and it's only 40 feet long. So, yeah, just wait till he's traveling around parking that monstrosity places. It's going to be a hoot. All that aside, the big thing to me was, in this video, was the sponsorship. I guess Tater has a new sponsor now, and it's RV Mattress. It's his new thing, talking about how him and Diana just sleep so comfortably on it. But it isn't Brooklyn bedding like his papa is. But anyway, it's still RV Mattress, rvmattress.com. So I guess Connecten is no more. That's right, no more Connecten. Connecten is not number one anymore. No way, guys. You know what? This Starlink, it's the shit. Fuck Connecten.
Diane and I have been testing out and trying Starlink, and we're going to do a review at some point. Point is, we really like it. It's working very well. Right now, I've just got the Starlink Mini in the grass here. Now, I do have cameras out here. We're going to bring it.
Yeah. You're going to bring it in. We're trying to figure out how to mount it and everything else, but blah, 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 blah. But look, we know he likes Starlink. When he was at Tater Acres, he pulled up and was, Connecten's paying me to say good things, so I'm going to talk garbage. And look, I'll show you these numbers, how awesome Connecten is. And as he pulls it up, and he doesn't know how to crop his videos, and you can see Starlink at the bottom. So those awesome numbers that he was getting was Starlink all the time. So we all knew he was a Starlink man, but he was passing it off as Connecten numbers. But now I guess that since Connecten kicked him to the curb for whatever reason, he's a big Starlink fan now. Go figure. All right, that's going to take us to the comment of the day. There was lots and lots, as one would suspect, or expect, I guess you could say. There were lots of comments about the door and the butchering of the door, and why did you just not change the light? Lots and lots and lots about the door, and they were all great, but there's too many to pick out one. So I thought I'd go with this one, since we talked about it. It says his new video, Starlink equals fired from Connecten, just like you thought. That's right. I figured that since he wasn't mentioning it every time and it wasn't in the description and all that, I figured he was kind of done. Or maybe I should say they were done with him. But yeah, so that's the comment of the day for this. And I have one more, and that's because later today I'm going to talk about this fellow, and that is our boy Mike. Dude, Mike's last video is so cringe. Blaming boomers, not blaming himself for wasting time, making get drunk with Nomadic Fanatic videos on YouTube like 12 years ago. And yes, that is very true. If you've been watching Nomadic Fanatic the entire time, yeah, him and Mike and even James from Wanderlust Estates, yeah, they used to go out and get all hammered and eat disgusting food and then climb over fences and use other people's pools and hot tubs and all that good stuff. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. The guy that cries and whines and complains because people know where Tater Acres is and they were supposedly doing this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, and it shouldn't be done, and leave people alone, folks, and stay off of other people's land, folks. Come on, guys. It's against the law, guys. Yeah, that guy, yeah, he's the one that him and Mike used to hop over people's fences and go in their private yards and use their hot tubs and stuff. So just a little example of how these folks really are. But hey, you don't have to agree with the damn thing I say. That's never the point here. The point is
Blind views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.
Africa.